Happy Tech Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to take a look at Canva and a special trick that it can do. So if you need to make a bunch of things that have different people's names on them, instead of making them all individually by hand on your own, use a tool or an app called Bulk Create. Bulk Create is an app you can add on to your Canva account from the App Store. It's a free app. You don't have to pay anything for it, which is great. Fits my budget every single time. And then you can use it to help you make multiple certificates with the kids' names already printed on there without you having to print them or type them in manually yourself. Let me show you what I mean. So I have this certificate here. I want to, 1, update it so it has the right school year on it, and 2, there are parts I want to keep. Notice as I go over this, if you're not familiar with Canva, if I go over this, as I hover over these things, it's going to highlight it in kind of a purple box or a blue box. As I go over them, anything that is there I can click on and either delete it, change the size, or modify it. In this case, I can modify it by changing the words. I don't really want to change any of these things. I really just need to change the name, and maybe if I'm making a bunch of different awards that we give out at the same time, maybe what the award's about. So I can go here and click on the duplicate button, make another one down below, type in the name, type in what it's about if it's a different award, and then keep going on and on and on. Again, that's great. It's doable. It's easy. I want to use a list that my co-teachers and I have all been putting in different students' names and what we're awarding them for throughout the entire 9 weeks. Now, instead of me going and typing all these in manually or even copying and pasting, I want to do something different. I'm going to use an app called Bulk Create. If I click on Canva Apps and type Bulk Create and search, not only will I find lots of other great apps that are part of Canva Apps, but there's the very first one up here called Bulk Create. When I click it, it will join all the other tools listed over on my left-hand side. Here's this one called Bulk Create. When I use it, it has some directions, 3 steps: upload or manually enter data to quickly create hundreds of personalized designs. Now, you could try and use some of these, and I've had luck with some of these before. Occasionally there's some weird quirk that it doesn't work, but I know for sure I can take this Google Sheet with all my students' names or all the students' names from our shared list, click File, Download, and Microsoft Excel. It downloads a copy as a Microsoft Excel document. I can come back here and choose Upload Data. It takes Excel, CSV, and TSV file types. I'll browse to where I have it, which is the Downloads folder called Awards, and then it's going to load it here. Now it's noticing that the data is coming from this range in the cells, from column A and column B, and it's seeing that there's data in not just one column but the rest, and it's kind of giving me an idea where it's at. So now I can go here and do Continue, and it's going to show me these little buttons that over here that have each of the columns' names along with what kind of things you see in each of those columns. Here's how I connect the data for step 2. It says select an element on your page and then connect it to the data field. So it looks like this. This is the name. I want to connect the name to this names field so I get each name on a different copy. So for that, I'm going to right click and choose Connect Data. Now I get to pick which one of those fields, which is names, and then I'm going to do the same thing again right here for this reason why they're getting the award, my for statement. What's the award for? Right click, Connect Data, and the for statement, the one that's what is the award for. Easy so far? Continue. Now it's going to see, okay, here's the person and here's what it's for. So it's pulling together and making one for each one all the way through my entire list, and it says generate 20 designs. It'll generate a new design in my Canva account, and I can click View Design or go back to the Home menu. When it finishes loading, I'll be able to go over here and see that every page has been added, all 20 pages, with each student and their for statement, the reason why they got the award in the first place, for an entire set. Now, the great thing about this is when I'm ready to go ahead and print this, instead of hitting print with Canva, I can go over here to share, download. I'm going to download them not as PNG, but as a PDF for print, and then hit download. it will make one file I can then open, see that they're all here, and then take it to my color printer along with a nicer paper to put the awards onto, and then just print it straight from my laptop. Now, you're thinking, Chris, the certificates are great, but I don't do that all the time. Don't worry, you can use this exact same trick to make other things as well that allow you to personalize. Some examples are these desktop name tags. I just went to the search, switched over to templates, and did nameplates for their desk, and found all of these templates. Notice it already has a place for a name, so any place you see the names, that's a place where you can use the bulk create to be able to put your students' names in place of the ones that are already there. Another idea, table tents. Another idea, personalized stickers. Any place where you see a sticker that has words, you can always, again, choose that design, change the writing that's there, like making this one say great job, and then instead of thinking, you can just replace it with the students' names. And now you have personalized reward stickers you can give to the students. Now, with the personalized reward stickers, there's one more little trick that I'm not going to get into today, is that there's another app you're going to want to add in here that allows you to take and pull all those individual designs to a single sheet so it can be printed using standard peel and stick labels that you can get from any store. That's a tip for another day. In the meantime, have fun creating all kinds of new great things using Bulk Create inside of Canva. If you need help with this or other instructional technology, please reach out to us individually or through our shared email address of instructionaltechnology@cmcss.net. On Tuesdays, we have open office hours. Those are from 2:30 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon for you to ask any instructional technology questions that you have. If we don't know the answer then, we can absolutely get back to you with a Screencastify, a Zoom, or an in-person meeting to help you out. Here's the next few weeks worth of trainings. Stay tuned for more. Reach out to us at instructionaltechnology@cmcss.net. Join our YouTube channel at Tech Tip Tuesday, or visit us at our website, tinyurl.com/cmcssits.